What is up, Fog Dwellers? Happy Pride Month! Speaking of Pride Month, don't forget to use the code PRIDE in the redeem code section of the store to get a rainbow charm. Now, your favorite Oni is here with another shrine showcase, and this week's shrine is all about the D. So let's see how much D the shrine is going to give us. First up from Pyramid Head is Deathbound. Whenever a survivor heals another one for another health state, this does include using perks such as For the People. At least 32 meters away from the killer, the survivor doing the healing will scream, revealing their location and activating Deathbound for 60 seconds. During this time, if they move further than 16 meters from the healed survivor, they suffer from the Oblivious status effect. This distance decreases to 8 meters at tier 3. This perk doesn't have a ton of synergy with other perks, to be honest, and works well with all killers as the Oblivious effect prevents survivors from hearing a terror radius. So for certain killers such as tier 3 Myers, the Oni, and Deathslinger to name a few, this perk's Oblivious effect allows for some awesome jump scare maneuvers. Next up is our first survivor D. From Jeff comes Distortion, also known as the anti-barbecue perk. Distortion starts off with 3 tokens. Whenever your aura will be shown to the killer, Distortion activates and uses a token. For the next 6 seconds, 10 at tier 3, while activated, you leave no scratch marks and your aura will not be shown to the killer. Do note the perk won't activate if you're in the dying state or caught in a trap. Sorry if you're facing Trapper. Now this perk, as mentioned before, is the anti-barbecue and chili. We've all been there. You're working on a gen, sadly one of the other survivors is hooked, and a few seconds later the killer is on you because they saw you with barbecue. Not with this perk. This perk gives a ton of useful information right from the start of the match. You see a dull totem? Walk up to it. If a token goes away, you know the killer has Hex on Dime. The match just started and you see one of your tokens is already gone, you know the killer has the Lethal Pursuer perk from Nemesis, which by the way will be releasing next Tuesday, so get this perk to at least tier 2 to counter it completely. You're healing and you see a token is gone, you know they have Nurse's Calling. Vault a window fast and see a token is popped, the killer is rocking Ghostface's I'm All Ears. While this perk may not have a ton of synergy with other perks, its usefulness for survivors of all ranks cannot be denied. This is a perk I highly recommend. Moving on to Survivor Ds is Diversion from Adam, aka The Pebble. Standing within the terror radius while not being chased for 40 seconds, 30 at tier 3, will activate Diversion. Once activated while crouched and not moving, that's important, press the active ability button to throw the pebble, which will create a distraction for the killer at a distance of 20 meters from wherever you are. The timer will then reset on the perk. A distraction consists of a loud noise notification and scratch marks. Do note that the pebble will not, I repeat, will not collide with walls, objects, props, and other characters. Wherever you activate it, it will go 20 meters in whichever direction you are facing. Best to use this perk and aim at a locker or untouched gen to make the killer waste time searching the area. If you combine this with Elodie's Deception, you see, we're keeping the D theme going, to further make them waste time and run away somewhere else while the perk is active. And last but not least is our final killer perk, Hoarder. Wait a minute, that doesn't start with a D? Come on, behavior! There are 5 other perks you could have chosen that start with a D. Anyway, Hoarder comes from the twins, and its effect is survivors reveal their location to you when they interact with a chest or pick up an item within 32 meters of you, 64 at tier 3. The trial also gains an additional 2 chests. You all know which perk this is going to go great with, Franklin's Demise from Bubba. Survivors were going to drop their items if you hit them, and you know the moment they'll pick it back up. Great if you hate flashlights and keys in your games. Well, that's it, Fog Dwellers. As always, I hope I gave you guys some fun perk combos to try. Let me know in the comments if you think of any other good combos for these perks. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week, and if you liked the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. As always, Fog Dwellers, stay hungry.